today I will be making codfish in a sauce. I am going for Caribbean vibes, so I will be adding some plantains and cooking bananas, and I will pretty much explain the difference. So basically, this is a plantain. It looks like this because it's yellow. So this is a yellow plantain. The difference between a green plantain and a yellow plantain is this is sweet. So I am going for savory, like Caribbean vibe. So I will be adding this to it. And then I will be using a cooking banana. Typically it's greener, so it's been here for about a week now, so it's time before it gets yellow and gets sweet. So a cooking banana is really green, and normally you'll see a sticker that say cooking banana, or if you go somewhere they'll let you know anything that's green, like plantain green, not this one, but a plantain green is a cooking banana. You can do so much with this, porridge, so on. Later on, as I develop this channel, I will go into making more decadent dishes with this. So let's get into it. I will have my codfish in a sauce. It's going to be a tomato sauce, and then I will have also on the side, I guess I'll put some quinoa, lentil and quinoa to go with it. Yeah, that's all. Let's get into it. Step one, right? So I just washed off the plantains and the cooking bananas, and this is what it looks like. So when I boil it, I usually cut off the ends, you can see, like so, and then I will put a slit on each one. The reason being is because once it boils, you want to be able, and you know, it's cooked to your desired liking, so you would just peel it open easily. You don't have to like fight and try to like get a knife through it and mistakenly just like cut through it, or you know, so it's just easier for me. So it's cut, both ends are cut, and then I put a slit on each one. I'm actually doing 4 cooking bananas and then 2 sweet plantains. If it's just you, yourself, and yourself, you can do two of the cooking bananas and then 1 of the other one, just for savory. You want more of the earthy than the sweet, so just do it proportional. If you're gonna do 4 of these, do 2. If you're gonna do 2, then do 1. If you want to do 1 each, that's fine. I've already rinsed out 3/4 of a cup of lentil beans. It's here. We're gonna add a little salt, and I'm just using sea salt at this point, no pink salt today. In Haitian Caribbean dish, you always have to have épices. Like it's just like it's not negotiable. You need it to make the dish, to enhance the dish, to get the flavors going and all of that. So I did not add salt to it. I made this last night, enough for today. I like it fresh as well. You can see right now it's going. I've been adding a little water as it's simmering, and you can see here it's time for me to go ahead and add the quinoa. It's ready. You can see here my plantain slash bananas, green bananas, cooking bananas. Okay, can't get okay, here we go. This is as close as I can get. It's really hot, so I'll back away now. As it's simmering, I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil. And now I'm bringing in my codfish. I did tear it apart, so it's not a whole cod. It's less pieces of cod that I shredded. It's not shredded, but I just pulled apart. This is how I like to eat it. This is how I like to serve it. Just dump it in here actually. This is about 3 pieces of codfish. I think 4. I don't remember. I think it's 4. 4 pieces of codfish. But when you pull it apart, it just, you know, doesn't look like much, right? So now you just let it do its dance. This is when they're communicating. So the salt will slowly release into the sauce, and then the sauce will slowly go into the codfish. So you should leave it unload. All right, so we're moving forward. Now you can see my lentil beans. It boiled down a little too much, but I can always add a little water to pick it up. So I've already rinsed out the and I just use this just because I know there's water coming out, so just so I don't make a mess. Just adding it in like so. And I use this, I do it this way just so I can catch everything. So if you know of a great strainer, let me know. So the secret here is you just want to be able to see the quinoa. That lets you know that you have enough water. So if you can't see the quinoa or see what's going on underneath, then you have too much water. It's the same with rice. So you don't want it to, because then it'll just get very pasty, not as fluffy. So I did not add anything to this quinoa except for a little salt and clove, and now I will add some olive oil. Cooking banana's ready. Because it's sweet and because it's a banana, it will not take that long to cook. So try to check like every 10 to 15 minutes, and it shouldn't be more than 25 minutes max. Moment of truth, I just wanted to show you guys the reason why. You see how it just slides right off? This is the reason why I just like always put a slit in there. And here you go. I'm sorry, this is actually the plantain, because the yellow banana would be shorter. This is the plantain, but once it cooks, it all looks the same. Now this is the yellow, the cooking banana. See, it comes right out, so just always put a slit. And I'm just gonna keep, so when you serve it, you want it to look nice and smooth. Just very light, as if you're buttering a bread, or I don't know, a piece of something that you don't want to fall apart. So something very delicate. And then I would do this, and then cut here. And we're going for smooth and clean. And now you can plate it. Wait, I forgot this. Just want to clean it as much as possible. So this is the sauce, moment of truth. If you want to check right now to see if you need more water, like more liquid to make it more saucy or more liquidy, I don't know, what's the term? If you just want more sauce rather. So if you want more sauce, then you add a little bit more water. Check the taste, or let's say if you want to just like make sure the flavor is right. Okay, the flavor is too light, you want to add more. If you're gonna add water, just add the water first and then add more ingredients like épices or your seasoning, pesto, whatever you choose to add. Because if you're gonna keep adding water, it'll just dilute, so there's no point of that. So just add what you need. Add as much water as you need now, not as much, but a little bit more water, and then add your seasoning. Give you a visual. So it's the sauce, nice and light, and I'm adding my clove. So again, we're going for earthy tones, earthy, very earthy. We'll throw a scallion, the green parts of the scallion here. All right, guys, so we're adding more ingredients, onions, and then lastly a pepper. We're adding the pepper lastly. I just put a slit and then just to get the flavor going. I don't want it to be too spicy, so I didn't start with it so it doesn't like tear apart in the process. So I added last minute. It will still give a little peppery taste. It'll be spicy a little bit, but I will still get the flavor as well. Yeah, so right now I'm just gonna let it add a tiny little bit of water because it does have salt. I already tasted it again, and then I'll just bring it to a boil. So I will cover it just so the onions can just cook a little bit longer. I like the onions really cooked in. It'll release a little bit of sweetness as well. This is yellow onions. We'll check in again. This is my sauce. The codfish is in there. And this is the quinoa and your plantain. If you have any questions, comment below. I don't know, I would love to engage with you.